Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have your doubts, not what I'm about, have your fucking clout. It be raining now, I keep making sound, go another round, bitch I'm legend bound, can't stop me now. You don't wanna fuck with me, a slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can.
How's it going, guys? Welcome back on the first episode on One Punch Man Season 3, Episode 1. Now, last week I did a reaction on One Punch Man Season 3, Episode 0.5. Kind of give me a little bit of a rundown on everything that has happened thus far. Now, thank you guys for coming here and for your patience. I know it took a little bit. It took a little bit because I was thinking that it's going to be out at 11 o'clock. But for some reason, it took a little longer. You know, it happens with these things. It happens. So, thank you for joining me. Much appreciated. Let's get into it, man. I know y'all have been waiting. Y'all have been, you know, some of you guys are patient. Some of you guys are really not. It's all good, man. It has been how many years now? It has been a long time since One Punch Man, the last episode dropped. We've all been waiting. We've all been speculating. When will this thing be out? Finally, ladies and gentlemen, it is out. And let's get into it. The very first episode on Season 3. My goodness. I'm getting goosebumps already, man. Trust me. Ooh, is that an opening? Is that an opening? Is that an opening that I'm seeing right now? Am I witnessing this opening? Whoo! Is this an opening? It is an opening. Oh, man. Damn, I should be recording this as well. My goodness. I'm trying to. They've taken quite some time, so I don't expect any less from them at this point. They had a lot of time to make this a masterpiece. Whoo! I might make a separate video just for this opening. I think this opening needs a second look at it. Soy! Whew. Man. Aura forming right now with this anime. Aura farming. Yeah, he was hightailed out of the battlefield. He was hightailed out of there before Saitama got on the battlefield. So the board of directors are wondering who got him out of there. Why do I feel like Goro is going to come in here and whoop all of their asses? He's gonna just waltz in here and just start whooping ass. Sekingal. He is back. He is back. Damn, their operator is a little kid. She said that the monster must be afraid of her. You also reek of blood. Oh yeah, they're samurais. They've been whooping ass and just chopping shit up, you know? Yeah, the smell of blood. I wish I would see them fight. Like, imagine. Oh shit, that's a guy in that little pink dress. I wish we would get these samurais in action, like a nice, good samurai sword fight. That would be nice. That will be refreshing. What do you guys think about the animation thus far? Oh, I feel like he has evil intent on his aura right now. He has a weird face looking right now. He is not pleased to hear that. The- I can't with this character, man. This character is there is a cat that killed a lot of people, a monster, and escaped. Now they're sending him to go take care of the cat. Is that a little kid or is that a grown ass man right there? The operator. If he's a kid, he must be very, very intelligent. Very intelligent. Do you guys notice that we haven't seen Saitama, Genius, or garou thus far? Yosuke. I want to hear from you guys too. If this first episode is in par with the manga, for you guys that read mangas, I got you cornered. He's on a hunt. Here we go. King, Saitama, Silver Fang, and Genius. Genius' face looks pretty badass right now. They're all chilling while the corporation are worried on the chaos that is going on out there. She is stunned at this point. She is speechless that they are here chilling, playing video games, playing cards. They are not worried at all. Oh my goodness, do you guys look at Junior's face? What has he been up to? He did promise Saitama that he's gonna do better, that he's gonna train harder, and he's gonna get stronger towards the ending of season 2, I believe episode 12. So I guess he probably evolved since then. He's gotten stronger. Yep, Saitama is the same as usual. He's never changed. He's not panicking or anything. Man, Junior's face got me pumping up right now. Look at his body, too. He needs to undergo some repair. Okay. I bet you Saitama is barely listening to everything she's saying. He looks clueless and nonchalant about the situation. Yep. Garo is definitely with the enemy. Right now, he's preparing and gearing up to tear some shit up. You rest assured know that. Ooh, here we go. Here we go. He's gonna go look for Garo. He's going after Garo. He's going after Garo. Ooh, who is this? Oh yeah, yeah. He was pretty banged up last time, so it makes sense. Of course, he is with the Monster Association. Let me guess. Goro is going to start training right away. Man, Goro looks badass, man. I'm getting goosebumps right now just watching this guy. That's the person speaking with Goro through the. Oh, he knows he's watching. Oh, he spoke to Goro telepathically just now. That's an alien. Besides, that alien's voice sounds like Dio Brando's voiceover, if you all remember JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. That's Dio. Oh, I remember her. He's gonna turn them into a monster with her whip. Ooh. Here comes Garo. The ring in this place is all monsters. They're all monsters. They need a leadership. They're looking to have a leader, and I guess they picked him to be their leader. That's the one that saved him last time. Garo looks a little stunned there that Centipede or Centicho was defeated. They let him out. They let him out. He's about. They let him out, man. They let him loose. They let him loose. And he is about to tear shit up again. And the interesting part of this is Saitama left his apartment to go look for Goro because they understand that he has a place in everything that is happening. That everything that is happening or will happen next, Goro is going to be a big part of it. So Saitama left to go deal with Goro, and now the monsters has let, at least Orochi let Goro loose to go and rack some shit up. Now I'm waiting to see if we are going to get a preview on the next episode, episode 2. So stay tuned. And while this is going on, guys, feel free to check out my versus battle. It's a new concept, a new fresh content that I'm doing every week. I post battle versus battles 2 to 3 times a week. So please check them out. And I have more versus battle coming up tomorrow. And tomorrow it's going to be Agito Konaho or Konaho Agito from King Nashira versus Koro Hanayama from Baki. So there's more going on. These guys look like Monster or Monster Association people. Yeah, we haven't seen Sonic yet. What's he been up to? Yeah, he is. He ate one of those monster meat or whatever it's called. His target is Saitama. He can feel new power. My body is definitely changing. My body feels light. He lost 2 kilograms. Man, it does not stop, does it? So, after Sonic's defeat from Saitama, I believe it was what, season 1 or season 2? I forgot now. And he went to some type of a dilemma with his whole existence. And luckily enough, or badly enough, ran into Monsters Association and they offered him this meat or fruit. And he ate it. He didn't do anything at the time. He threw up, he did number 2 and everything. And now we are starting to see the aftermath of him consuming that fruit or whatever they gave him. Because he didn't do anything at a point. The whole season 2, Sonic didn't really do much, right? So now, the aftermath, the effects of the fruit or whatever they gave him is now starting to work. And we know how strong Sonic was before this. I'm actually surprised that he didn't turn into a monster or anything. He didn't, he didn't blow up or go ape or whatever, or just huge muscles and veins and spikes coming out of his body or anything. That did not happen to him. What happened to him is that he lost 2 kilograms. He's thinner than he was, and if he's thinner, that means he's probably faster than he was. And now his only target, okay, his target at this point is none other than Saitama. So now, while Saitama is on a mission to get to Garou and punch him, Sonic, on the other hand, is gunning after Saitama. And if my correct is right, Garou himself understands that Saitama is probably his biggest arch nemesis at this point, and he's gonna get ready to face him. But I was actually thinking that Garou is going to stay on the ground for a little bit, recuperate, before stepping outside. But as soon as he woke up, no training, nothing. With band-aid all over his body, he just stepped outside. Just like that. No recuperate, although he said he's hungry, he wants to eat. So as he goes right now, he's on the streets. It's only a matter of time before he's going to run into a hero association. They're gonna duke it out. That's gonna probably alert other heroes around to come rushing. Before you know it, Saitama is going to get there sooner or later. And this whole thing is going to start again. Or if probably Sonic might run into Saitama before Saitama gets to Garou. I don't think, my guess is, I don't think that Saitama is going to run into Garou that soon. Because it's too soon at this point. I think the next episode we're probably going to see not Zoro. What am I saying? Garou taking on little, not too weak, not too strong hero associations here and there. Take them on to warm up his reflexes and get better and everything. He's gonna take them out. Sonic, on the other hand, on his way to catch up to Saitama, is probably gonna take on some hero association here and there. Genius, I'm actually interested in Genius. Genius looks pretty badass. He looks torn up. Almost, his face looks like he's been through a rough battle with Saitama. Because Saitama is his sensei. He looks up to him. Saitama is, his master and everything. So the only, or he's been training with Silver Fang and his other brother. And if that is the case, we're going to see a sick fight between Genius and somebody, either Sonic or something. We're probably gonna see a sick fight. Genius looks badass, but he did say that he needs to repair some of his, personal stuff. He needs some repair. But his face though, his face looks like he's been through a badass training. I'm not sure who he's been training with. I'm not sure if that will be revealed to us. If his training is going to be with Saitama, if his training was with Silver Fang and his brother, if it is with, I think those are the only three people or he can train with at this point to get better. I'm really looking to see if they will do something a little different with Genius. Yes, we know that Genius does have some mechanical weapon that he can use to attack an enemy, but I'm hoping to see more of physical martial art combat. And I believe that he cannot get it anywhere else other than Silver Fang or Saitama. And we know Saitama is a brawler, so I'm looking to see if Genius has mastered a little bit more of his martial art combat skills, which I think seeing Silver Fang there, and you all notice Silver Fang has banded all over his body, his brother is there, so hopefully I'm looking to see Genius, instead of using his mechanical bio weapon to fire cannons and everything, I'm looking to see if he has, evolved when it comes to physical martial arts. I would like to see him throw some hands. That's where I'm going with this. I would like to see more hands and kicks and martial art, capabilities, and then use his cannon, because he normally relies on using his cannon if he feels that he can't defeat an enemy or something. So I'm looking forward to see a little bit more of that. And Garou, on the other hand, I'm looking forward to see his growth thus far, which his growth normally comes from the more he fights, the more he evolves. That's how he's always been. He's on patrol, he's walking around. Very soon he's going to catch an eye of either somebody who knows who he is and calls Hero Association. They're gonna run up on him, he's gonna whoop their ass, So let me go to the chat and see what you guys are saying on the chat. Oh my god. My goodness, the chat is blowing up. How y'all doing? How are you guys doing, man? For you guys that are subscribing, thanks for your subscription. Much appreciated. Feel free to join the channel too. I do have content for people who would like to join the channel membership. Okay? Feel free to support the channel. And like I said, I have content coming tomorrow. It's going to be Kengan Ashura versus Baki. Agito Kahano or Kahano Agito versus Karo Hanayama. Who is going to take this fight? It's going to be epic. It's going to be interesting. The concept between Agito's fighting prowess and Hanayama's prowess are totally different totally different fighting techniques. Now, having these two collide against each other, it's going to be an interesting concept to see who is going to come out on top of this one. So look out for it. 9 a.m. Eastern Standard tomorrow morning. It's going to be off the charts. And again, check out other versus battle that I have on the channel. I think I have Yujiro Hanma versus Gensai, Baki versus Omar. I think I did a versus battle on them like 3 times. And the latest one I have for you guys is All Might versus Broly. And towards the end of every video, if you want me to take on, if you have a good topic or a good versus fight that you would like to see me take on, post it at the end of every video that I put out. I'll look into it, and if possible, you will see it You will see me work on them and post it. All right. So, what we have here. So overall, what do y'all think about this season thus far? What do y'all think about the opening, the animation? Do you think this season's animation is way better than the previous season? Do y'all think the animation this season is way better than the previous season animation? What do y'all think about it? Oh, I see you guys asking for audio. Full screen and audio. That ain't happening, man, unfortunately. Due to, I'm sure you all know I can't do that. I don't know, you guys are asking me requests that you know that it's not conducive for me. I can't put audio, guys. How you doing, Griffith? When is Berserk coming out? Griffith, though. When is Berserk coming out? Actually, I do have an interest on doing a versus fight between Guts and someone. I'm not sure who I'm going to put him up with. I'm not sure who I'm going to put Guts up against. You know? Because Guts, if I remember, he's a very good swordsman. He is a genius, a prodigy of a swordsman. Who should Guts go up against? Who do y'all think Guts can go up against? And we know he's a very good swordsman, and he has the armored, the knight swordsman armor that he has on him. You know, that if he's not careful, he could be overtaken by the rage of that armor. So he does have something that he can use should he have need to call upon it. Who should he go up against? Who should I put him up against? I understand there is no fight scene. They don't have to do a fight scene. Come on. I appreciate the fact that they're doing this third season. That is enough for me. Everything don't always have to be first fight on the first episode of each season. I do understand, but I'm glad with what we got. What we got is to sort of a rundown on what is going on, the aftermath of the fight on episode 12 of season 2. Okay, we got the aftermath of that and what is currently happening and what happened right after, such as what is Garou's situation. So we know that after that, they put him somewhere where he's resting, right? Where he's currently resting, and he's rested, he slept, he woke up, he's a little better now. And what the Monster Association are currently doing, who they are selecting to be their go-to guy, their spokesperson out there in the public, which they have selected Garou to be their spokesperson. And Saitama, on the other hand, and Genius, knowing that Genius told Saitama towards the ending of episode 12 of season 2, I'm going to train, I'm going to be better, I'm going to do better, and I'm going to get strong. So we see his face is roughed up. I would like to see how that got there or what he's been doing. So we did get a good amount of solid information. Yes, there wasn't any fight that went on, but still, this gave us a good rundown on what the situation is as it stands. So going back to my question, Griffith though, Who should I put Guts up against? A versus fight. And I'm talking about anime crossover. Alright, I'm talking about anime crossover. Who should Guts go up against? Who should Guts go up against? Bra guys saying, what is this guy yapping about? Well, you're not, I guess you may not be a subscriber of the channel. Only subscribers of the channel will understand what I'm talking about. But let me explain it to you. I'm talking about a versus battle because that's what I'm currently doing on my channel. I'm currently doing versus fight, versus battle. My latest one is All Might versus Broly. DB is Broly, and I'm planning on doing another versus battle. So since I have somebody named Griffith, it rang a bell to me that we have Guts, a swordsman, and I don't know who to put him up against on my next versus battle. So I'm gonna look into that. If you all know, let me know or post on my latest video on my versus battle between All Might versus Broly. Let me know who you think Guts should go up against. How long have I been live? Okay, we've been up 1 hour and 13 minutes, about to be 1 hour and 14 minutes. 1 hour and 14 minutes. Now, if you're watching this, if you're new to this live stream and you're currently watching right now, I have already done the reaction. You can click back and watch my reaction to episode 1 of One Punch Man. Right now, I'm doing monologue. I'm only doing monologue at this point. And if you're just watching it right now, subscribe so that you don't miss out when I go live next week. Alright? If you're late to the channel, I've already done the reaction. This is just me doing a little monologue at this point. Let me check out the pool. All right. 316 votes. So, you guys that chose top 3, I guess a lot of people chose top 3. One Punch Man on your top anime list. Top tier, your top anime list. One Punch holds the top 3. I'm actually interested to know what are your top 2. If One Punch Man is one of your top 3, I'm looking to know the other 2. That's interesting. And some of you guys that voted for top 5, I can understand. Top 10, I get it. Top 15 tells me that you've been a huge anime fan and that you've seen a lot of anime. Okay? 14% voted top 15. And I do understand that. Top 10 and top 15, I do know that you are a hardcore anime fans because you've seen a lot of animes within the past, I don't know, 10 years. So you do have a lot of knowledge. You do have a lot of arsenals of anime that you've seen. And due to that, you put it on your top 15. And that's probably where I might put it. Top 10, around top 10, top 15-ish. Now, depending on how season 3 goes, I might bump it up, okay? Depending on the houses in three goes, I might bump it up a little bit. All right, I might bump it up to maybe top 10 or top 5, who knows. But yeah, you guys that voted top 3, I'm curious to know what are your favorite animes. What is the other two? Attack on Titan, Naruto, Boruto, My Hero Academia, Bleach, One Piece, Hunter x Hunter, Dragon Ball. Which one? Yeah, I understand. Griffith and Bra Guy have issues with my reaction. Hey, it is what it is because it's called reaction for a reason, man. You know? Griffith says streamer man. Okay, Do Got versus Miyamoto from Vagabond. Miyamoto from Vagabond. Let me see. When I saw the first name Miyamoto, I literally thought you're talking about Miyamoto from Bleach. I'm like, are you crazy? Guts going up against Miyamoto from Bleach? Well, it's called Yamamoto actually, not Miyamoto. So, Vagabond Miyamoto Musashi. Okay. He's a swordsman, makes sense. Let's see more here. Now, thanks for that, by the way, Griffith. Thanks for that. Thank you. If y'all have other options, let me know. Okay. Miyamoto Musashi from Vagabond. Now, like I said, if you have more versus fight, leave it in the comment section or go to my latest episode or latest video on All Might versus Brawly. Watch it, let me know what you think about it, and post your thoughts on the next versus fight you would like me to see take on. I have one coming tomorrow between Kanaho Agito versus Karo Hanayama. And after that, I think I do have another one coming up. It is, who is it? Brawly versus Omega Shinran, I think. Brawly versus Omega Shinran. So, I am doing something. I hope you all are gonna enjoy it. Yeah, you're. Listen, Griffith. Don't worry, man. Apology accepted. It's all good. Apology accepted, brother. I would like to see Berserk make its comeback. Every other anime has been slowly making their comeback. Dragon Ball made its comeback this year. Although most of us didn't like it at first until we now know that it happened in a different timeline, right? Dragon Ball made a little comeback. Bleach has made its comeback for years, right? One Punch Man now has made its comeback. Who else? Hunter x Hunter, it's in works. And Black Clover, I'm not sure what's going on there. You'll probably come back soon. Jujutsu Kaisen, I believe it's making a return next year. So, you know, when it's Berserk coming back, we will like to see the continuation on Berserk because Berserk is one of my favorite anime out there. So I hope to see it make its comeback while I'm still able-bodied and young to watch it and enjoy it, you know? So there is Berserk, there is Hunter x Hunter. What other anime? I would like to see a Death Note remake or the continuation of Death Note. After Kira died and somebody else picked up the book, I would like to see the continuation of Death Note somehow. Of course, I talked about Black Clover, its continuation. Hunter x Hunter, its continuation. Dragon Ball Super, its continuation. Chainsaw Man, I believe Chainsaw Man is making its return next year, if I'm not mistaken. JoJo's Bizarre is making a return next year, which I'm so elated about, and I'm looking forward to see part 7, what it's going to be all about. If you're new to the channel and you're watching this right now live, I have already done the reaction. I'm just doing monologue. If you're enjoying my conversation while you're watching the anime, you know, it's all good too. I do enjoy the animation. The animation, I think it's a little better from, I'm talking about One Punch Man anyway. One Punch Man Season 3's animation, I think it's a little better from the previous seasons. And what I like about anime industry now is that every anime, they are upping their animation quality. And some of them do want to have their own thing, their own style of animation, right? Like Demon Slayer has his own style of animation. JoJo's Bizarre has his own style of animation. Kengan Ashura, its own style. Baki, its own style. Bleach has his own style. I think there's this new anime called Togen Anki that I'm actually doing on Rumble. If you have Rumble, check me out there too. He has his own style. So every anime trying to have its own uniqueness to stand out, which is a good thing. You know, which is a very good thing. So, thank you guys for joining me on this wonderful reaction. Check me out again next week because once the episode is available, I'll bring the content to y'all. You know, check me out on my other stuff versus battle that I'm doing. Thank you, Griffiths, for giving me the idea. Guts versus Miyamoto Musashi from Vagabond. We have a subscriber. Thanks, man. Chef Despatate. I think I butchered your name there, man. Thanks for the sub. Yes, we are definitely going to see a fight next week. Oh, yes. One Punch Man season 3, episode 2, they will definitely give us a fight. Oh, yes. It's unavoidable at this point. Saitama already left his apartment to go look for Garou. Garou has left his place where he was kept. He's on the street now. Sonic is pumped up to take on Saitama once again. And if you guys noticed, during this first episode, there were heroes who are currently hunting a monster, and they've cornered one guy whose name I don't remember. He has cornered a monster. He knows where that monster is. And there's this one big boss in prison who is going to go after this cat that got out and killed a couple of people, and now they have sent him out to go take on this cat. So we will definitely see a fight on the next episode, and I look forward to see how they're going to do the choreography of the fights. One Punch Man has been a good steward on battles, like, versus battles or battle climactic moves and all of that stuff. So we will be entertained on the next episode, season 2 of season 3. Episode 2 of season 3. Let me look at the votes one last time. 355 votes. And still, 63% of you guys have One Punch Man on your top 3 anime list. I'm curious to speak to y'all right now. I'm really curious to speak to y'all. I'm curious. I really want to I want to speak to you guys right now, like literally. If you have One Punch Man, I'm not shitting on it in any way, shape, or form. It is a good anime for what it is. It has its own uniqueness, so kudos to it. But to have One Punch Man at your top 3, I am super curious to know what is your top 2. Because if One Punch Man is one of your top 3, what's the other 2? And if you guys that have voted for top 3 and top 5, let me know your anime list. You can post it in the chat. Let me know your anime top 3 list and top 5 list. If One Punch Man is in your top 3, let me know the other 2. I'm so curious now. Okay, non-heart. Okay, non-heart says that Bleach is in top 2 and JoJo's Bizarre. Okay, all right. Those are nice 2 good animes. Bleach and JoJo's Bizarre. Okay. Anybody else? I'm so curious to speak to y'all right now. Because I kind of want to know how much or how many animes you've watched to pick One Punch Man or to put it in your top 3 and your top 5. Top 5 I can understand, but top 3 though? Non-heart, I do appreciate you disclosing the other 2. Much appreciated for that. Bleach is a good anime. JoJo's Bizarre is another good anime. So kudos to that. I'm not even... I do understand because Bleach is one of the top 4, right? So if you pick anything, even if you picked, I don't know, man, if you picked Jujutsu Kaisen and the top 3 or top 4, which is Dragon Ball, Naruto, Bleach, One Piece, is in there, I can understand. So I'm super curious, man. Y'all that picked top 3 and top 5, let me know. Post top 15 votes and top 10 votes. You guys don't have to disclose anything because I do understand. You've seen you've had time. You've literally have time to watch a good numbers of anime. So you're very unique and very neatly when you're picking your anime on your top list. So you guys are like me, so I do understand. But top 3 and top 5, beats me. Okay, the votes has gone up to 364 votes. 364 votes. Now 365 votes. $365. Okay. All right, guys, let me give you guys an announcement. I know I've been talking about it for the past 30 minutes, but tomorrow I have a versus battle coming up. Wednesday, I have another versus battle coming up, and I think I will have another one Friday versus battle coming up. If you do watch the latest one that I put out, let me know your thoughts and let me know any other versus fight that you have that will be a good match for your favorite character or the person you thought of. Post them there and you might have me do them on the next or future upcoming versus battle, because for myself I have lists right now. I have a couple of lists of versus battle that I'm taking on. So if you are interested in participating on it, let me know any versus fight. And I'm talking about crossover. I'm not talking about, let's say if you watched Berserk and you want Griffiths taking on Guts, that's not what I'm talking. I'm talking about crossover anime versus battle. I'm doing it every week, so stay tuned on the channel, subscribe, turn on that notification bell button so that you don't miss out any of my uploads. I do share shorts as well, short videos from time to time, so you will still get a glimpse from Griffiths is talking about we're not hearing any volume or anything. I will share some parts of this reaction in my short feed video, so that way I will give you guys a little bit of the audio experience. But when I'm doing reactions like this, I don't have the audio due to, you all know, the situation. So on that note, thank you for coming in, much appreciated. If you have any more questions for me, you can always reach me. If you join the channel membership, there are discussions going on at the back of the channel membership. I do communicate with people that are subscribed to my channel members, and for my channel members, thank you for subbing, thank you for subscribing, thank you for joining the channel. Thank you, much appreciated. Shout out to you as well. If you do have a question for me, or if you want to conversate, or if you have any versus battle that you want me to take on, post your thoughts and comment on one of my videos, and if I have time I will check it out, because I do check out my comments from time to time. And yeah, have yourself a nice Sunday. It is actually Thanksgiving Sunday here in Canada, and because of that, I'm wishing you guys Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving. Hope you enjoy it with your loved ones. Depending on where you are in the world, you may not be sharing the same Thanksgiving as me. Some of you guys, you already had yours already. Some of y'all, depending on where you are in the world, you might have yours next week or in 2 weeks from now. But in all the same, happy Thanksgiving, guys, and enjoy it with your loved ones, and see you in the next live stream. Adios.